spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12. Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Reels it in down the left side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of that.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Soto. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Give to the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Bruce. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Caught near the sideline, it's Bruce. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team.
No gain on the play.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up. He's got it down the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the...
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's McWilliams. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down coming up.
Second down coming up.
Going to the running game. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flips it out to the back. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. He wants to throw here on second down. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over North Carolina.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see in here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Release to the back. Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
At the 34. And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Floats it out in space. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 14. Oklahoma State, 10.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Buys a little time. Nice move to keep running. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Curse. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bruce. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
At the 32-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Motion from the offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Cowboys will punt this one away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left side. Oh, look out, there he goes. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln. One of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. The quick out. Push down for the tackle. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Oh, he got loose. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Oklahoma State, 10.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Looking to pass on second down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just... And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Looking for space. It's Soto. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll try the right side. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is getting smoked. And even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure folks around that program feel that way. Something's up there in Lincoln. They're trailing by 14 to Kent State.
Comes out throwing on 1st down.
For now, it's back to you, Phil.
Snatches it on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The give.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He'll do it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate at throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Soto. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll try to pop the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. He's going to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too.
Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Owls! The defense with the scoop and score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got him, and nobody's close. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together, maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Back to the air one more time. Getting some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. The Owls will keep this drive going. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Fullback's got it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He makes the connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Two minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On second down, he's looking downfield. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. With the catch, it's Bland. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Bulls his way forward. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. And a short run there, and that'll end it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.